to survive. Don't stand out. Accept the past. Trust no one. The galaxy's changed. Whatever you do, don't reach within. Don't stand out. Accept the past.
Execute Order 66.
Trust no one. Trust only in the Force.
Welcome to Rampancy.net. I'm Narcogen.
I'm Blackstar.
I'm Leah Crow.
And I'm Jail.
Sorry, Leah.
I can't really do the, yeah.
I guess we need to specify people go in alphabetical order or something? I don't know.
By height. Welcome to the Rampancy.net playthrough of Star Wars games. And the first game is I've lost my Fallen Online Order, apparently. Yes. This one is unfortunately not one I wanted to do first, but we're going to do it anyway because it's the only one I found that had direct controller support. I had gotten a bundle recently, just to let everyone know, that had Battlefront 2, Fallen Order, and Squadrons all together for the grand total of only $45. So 3 games for $15 each. I could not pass up. So yeah, and we wanted to take a departure of some of our other sci-fi action because Star Wars games is not something we normally do we, Narc?
No, we don't. In fact, I think, have we ever played a Star Wars game with the channel? Because you wanted to do Battlefront, but I can't remember. Did we actually do it, or did we only talk about doing it?
We did. We did a
Pretty sure you
one-off.
haven't.
Well, yeah, it was multiplayer stuff. We did like either a one-off or we did a test or whatever else, but I don't think we did much, if anything, beyond that. So sadly, yeah, this might be one of our first major titles. And Jail, you said you had not been privy to any of this thing, correct?
That is correct. I only know most of the settings and so forth, but what you guys got in store, I am very excited about.
Cool. Okay. And now, Leah, as far as Star Wars fandom, where do you sit?
Oh, I was, oh dear. I was totally into the X-Wing series when I was younger, and I played that to death, so much. And yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was that type of question, but that's cool.
Sorry, what?
Never mind me. I love the X-Wing series too.
He was trying to be funny. Phil Mysterious in the chat. Hi, Phil. He says, yeah, I just wanted to say this game looks good and seems like fun. Nothing will beat Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Academy when it comes to Jedi games. Now, that
I hate Kyle
may be
Katarn,
true.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate him.
I did play in like the Jedi Knight games, but not Kyle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, I have not played a lot of them, even like Star Trek games, which are probably 2 of those big sci-fi series I love, which is Star Wars and Star Trek. I do not play a lot of the games. I have not had that kind of great gaming experience with them.
I was kind of okay with Kyle as he came out of Dark Forces, which is like a minor character. He was basically like legally distinct Han Solo. You know, he was the guy who used guns and was sarcastic, and then they just full on like smushed him with Luke to make a guy who's a Jedi who also uses blasters and is a wise ass. And I like, no, I did not like that.
Well, there was a lot of memes going around during the original Legacy expanded universe where every character who got a title basically became a Jedi later on.
Yeah, that's too many Jedi is a problem Star Wars eventually created for itself, especially in its gaming, because that was what the big bugaboo for the MMO, right? Was that like they made it first they made it so nobody could be a Jedi and everybody complained, and then they made it easy for everybody to be a Jedi, and then that wasn't any fun either.
Well, you set things in like the horribly distant past, like in KOTOR.
Well, that's a funny thing because they're actually going to a past series. They're apparently setting one like 1,000 years before, at the height of the Republic and whatever else that's coming out. Because yeah, that looked interesting to me. I've actually been a huge fan of the original movies, and by the original I mean Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi. And no, we're not calling it A New Hope. But to be honest, I've been a diehard Mandalorian fan since it's come out. I absolutely adore that as well. Which is why, for this game, we are going to go a little bit off the beaten path. We are doing this modded. And by modded, we're adding 2 of them. One is a skin, the other is the voice. And what's really cool is we are going to be doing this entire game as the Mandalorian. So I'm super treat for me. I really hope you enjoy it. If everyone is ready to go, I'm ready to start it, because this to me is something I've been looking forward for quite a while, and I hope you enjoy, because the mod works throughout the entire game, cutscenes and all. So hopefully it will not break and we will have total immersion with this. So Rampancy.net's first Star Wars game begins.
Nice trick, I like that.
Wreckage of old Venators here.
The old Republic cruisers. Be a shame to toss them all out like that.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's gonna be good for us.
That's the only thing that didn't work, was the face mask.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jabbed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
I love this already.
Well, extra score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
Seems odd that a robot is in charge.
Right behind you.
Yeah, this looks and sounds awesome. I think if I had any kind of like a dream wish for it, it would be like, could you make it so that he gets the armor slightly later? Because it does look silly that he's like in the armor, like, you know, doing grunt work.
Don't worry about it.
Of course, I haven't seen The Mandalorian, so I have no idea.
Up here. After.
TIE fighters are obligated to fly by every visible port close range.
Yeah. It is.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
And what's really cool is the control of the character and the movement that you do is pretty much seamless in between those sections. So I've really been loving the immersion with this. And this whole opening thing is basically the same type of training that you need to get the character movement and stuff.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Now the question is, where can we go? Maybe we can
On the water slide?
Oh, I've heard about these sections.
This is a major mechanic, isn't it?
Drop this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
Trash.
Debarred.
Not true trash.
They want you to debarge.
Oh, see this one, I think, yep, I goofed. They wanted you to get the rope.
Isn't this the factory from Nier Automata?
We need someone who can read Orabesh.
It is essentially English.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
Actually, does it want me to go there or does it want me to go over here? There we go.
We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credit.
Ask the Force, it will guide you.
Tonight. Let's get this job done.
I think maybe the music's trying to oversell it this a tad.
See, it doesn't sound too bad to me.
Oh well, I mean, like, I think it's just
Yeah,
trying to make
it-
this feel like maybe 5% more epic than it really is. Because I mean, it's a jumping tutorial, which is fine. You need it.
Well, what's funny is that the animations, even though I'm hitting that left trigger, that animation box is not going away.
Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
And from the sounds of it, unlike a lot of Star Wars games, this one has its own unique score composed for it instead of
Yes.
just lifting tracks from all the movies.
I still think there are some themes here and there, though, that they use.
Well, recognizable themes is always fine. I think music can be a big part of a
Like if you're
franchise's
playing
identity.
Dark Forces, it's like literally just from the movies.
Just passing through, guys.
The camera work here is quite amazing.
Isn't it? Like I said,
Like
it's
it feels
very
like I'm
immersive.
watching a movie, not someone playing a game.
That was the idea.
Yeah, Dark Forces could use this camera. Not Dark Forces, excuse me, Dark Souls. Because there are a lot of gameplay similarities, but especially the first game's got some major camera control issues where just the camera doesn't know where to go and it collides with objects and it you can't see what's going on anymore.
Sounds good. See you there soon.
That's the one part of gaming I really don't want to work in is the camera department.
Oh, Question Deca says, well, considering Black Star is going slow and you can die in this part, the music is probably fine.
There's one of these things. Yeah, there was a leap of faith. You had to get down to a certain point and then just
Did you get
drop.
How'd you get here?
Huh?
Practice, practice, practice.
There's a rope. Grab it. There we go.
How did she get?
And is this one of the lower ones?
I guess that question is there to indicate to us that not everybody gets around the work site, like just him.
Well, see, that's the thing that drove me crazy. It's like this entire universe apparently is alien to the concept of OSHA. Nobody has handrails on anything.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes. Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
I guess we should feel good that the Empire recycles.
Yeah.
But now, as far as just looks and feel, I mean, it has that epic Destiny quality in the Star Wars universe in my mind. I mean, this is pretty awesome. I gotta say.
I mean, it looks like Star Wars. And...
Yeah. Well, it looks like a really, really good rendition of Star Wars. And of course, take a look at that thing. Now, is that like a fully grown Sarlacc? I honestly don't know, but we're on a different planet. We're not on Tatooine, so...
Why would they have a work site right next to one? That does seem like...
Exactly! Isn't that great? I mean, and again, no railings on anything.
Oh yeah, okay, Zale Mannix is like, wait, they added a Mandalorian outfit? Starts reinstalling Fallen Order. No, it's a mod. Don't buy the game thinking it's in there, because it's not. We added it, it's a mod. Black Star installed it.
Yep. And that's why you... unfortunately, feel that way when you miss staff meetings.
I do feel we're fortunate that we can get mods on this game to begin with, since the Steam version has like 3 DRMs you got to go through.
I guess this does explain why there aren't any, like, rebel V-nators.
Probably.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Even though I don't have a huge emotional attachment to the character of the Mandalorian or even to Boba Fett and that design, but just seeing my different reaction to watching gameplay with this outfit compared to the default character, I kind of understand why they make characters like the Master Chief just like wear a helmet and you never see their face. It's like somebody's gonna like your character design, and somebody's gonna feel that that person is annoying with a punchable face.
Anyone here play Bounty Hunter?
Come take a look at this.
No.
It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this he's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory.
Geez, there's even water effects on the helmet. That's great.
Tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it.
Good people on both sides, I take it?
We are scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. If I
Right.
feel like
Oh,
this,
crap.
it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
No, we gave up Destiny to play this.
Okay, you get a brownie point for that one.
He's been waiting all day to say that.
You're not listening to me. Who's that?
So was that not supposed to happen? Ah, I see. It's Chekhov's Sarlacc pit.
Okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Rock! Hang on!
Send me!
No, don't let go!
It was nice knowing you.
Hold on!
Rock! No!
Oh,
Is it glowing cybernetic Sarlacc?
oh, that looked like it hurt.
Just pin down!
Pilot gun! I'll get us out of here! Just hang on!
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on!
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
You alright?
Yeah. Okay, we gotta...
We gotta move.
Come on. What happened? What was that back there? Was that you?
I don't know what you're talking
That was
about.
the Force, wasn't it?
Okay. Please, stop.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. Bounty's out on...
I know.
Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful. Yeah.
Ixnay on the Orsfey. We now return to Detroit, Become Jedi.
You holding up okay? Yeah.
Don't let funk play.
Cal, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you
Literally.
don't have to worry about me. This place, it's not safe.
What gave you that idea?
Disappear.
Just gonna head back to my place, grab my bag. Tapper knows me safer.
I heard he was up on, Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, bro.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Cal.
You know, they put jetpacks on Mandalorians, clone troopers, even First Order stormtroopers. These guys can't get jetpacks?
They can't even get railings.
I think they care minimally about keeping the troops alive long enough to, I don't know, not hit anything with a blaster. But I'm guessing the workers don't rate it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Even astromech droids have rockets.
True.
Where you going?
Is this a dream sequence? I kind of thought he was falling asleep there in that other scene when they zoomed in on the helmet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so is this a vision or a flashback? Because they keep portraying the characters pretty young, which means I don't think he was ever on a Death Star, I'm assuming.
Well, these could also be hallways to, sorry, the current day Empire. He's probably seeing something ahead.
True.
Yeah, this could be any sort of Imperial ship.
We don't know that he's ever been on any of those, though. I'm guessing this is a thing like they do in the new trilogy with Rey, where, like, the Force is giving them some kind of premonition or clairvoyance of some kind.
Mark well and listen. Trust only in the Force.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, Deca points out the helmet actually made that scene less obvious.
Ready.
Very authentic looking stormtroopers.
up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Why do they need to inspect my contraband?
Wait a second.
Wait, is that
Interceptors?
Interceptor? What?
Those didn't make their first appearance until Return of the Jedi.
This is after. Oh, right. It's not after that, is it?
We are well before A New Hope in this timeline.
Well,
It
see, I
could
don't
be
know.
like an early prototype that's only being used by Jedi or something.
See, this is the thing I have a problem with how people extrapolate. I'll let this thing go.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think.
Hey, was that
time
just...
someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked. We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
The Empire letting gravity do the work for them, as usual.
Hold it, don't move. How'd you get here?
Gravity.
Keep asking me that.
Got a stowaway.
You know what you called it in.
I won't let you kill me.
Really?
That
How are you gonna
seems
stop it? You'll notice.
You hear that over the comm?
I didn't hear anything.
Stay sharp. They won't get past the traitor. Blast them. I got this.
Okay, so since most of the enemy's weapons are projectiles, you don't need a shield because you're using the deflection from the lightsaber. Okay, all right, so that's
Or you
how
can just
they-
stand under the doorway. It's like,
Dark
hey,
Souls
what's
thing.
up, guys?
This one's quick.
Yeah, so the thing about it's too early for TIE interceptors, like, if you play Halo 1 and you see the Master Chief and you know when it is in the war and you look at the guns he has, right, then by itself, it doesn't establish anything. And then either the creators or the fans look for or create new information, and you give this gun a name and a date and place of manufacture, and now you've added in so much data that if you put that gun earlier than it's supposed to be, you've now retconned yourself.
I think it works. I think it works here because, you know, this is obviously like a Jedi using the interceptor, so it doesn't have to be like a production model yet. Like that could be an early prototype.
Well, isn't she a Sith? I mean,
Right.
Well,
but
yeah,
it's-
same thing.
Yeah, but it's like, if you watch a movie, not everything in it is going to be new. So it's like every time something shows up earlier than it first appeared in a movie, people go, oh, well, that shouldn't be there. Like, the movies don't establish when models of things are made. It's all the ancillary material that does that. And it does that because it thinks it can, but it probably doesn't need to.
And that's certainly true. Unfortunately, back when I used to play all the Star Wars games that came out to the PC, Mac, and Nintendo, they did have backstories to a lot of the vehicles that went on in this, because there were no A-Wings or B-Wings like before Return of the Jedi, and no interceptors, and there are story elements that explain that. So but then again, that was Legacy, expanded universe. This is new Disney, so anything can go.
Well, most of it did go, as I understand it, as in it went. Yeah, and the lock-on mechanic also like Dark Souls.
It just seems to, the funny thing is that, I don't know if you guys noticed, this seems to be infinitely spawning here. If you,
Yes,
for
it does.
whatever reason, if you don't hit things or do the things that they want to do in the sequence.
Yeah, it wants you to block, and I guess till it blocks, it's not going to stop spawning and not going to get rid of that tooltip.
But
It's
I've
kinda like
already
that
blocked, like, left trigger is the blocking.
So these guys will keep spawning until you follow the tutorial.
Apparently.
It's like that grenade sequence from Mom and Dad Save the World.
But I've already done it like 9 times, so it's like, how many more times do I have to do it?
Can you leave?
Well, see, the thing is, I've got to, I've got to get the sequence out so I can use the force against this particular wheel, so I can jump up where they're spawning from. But everything I try to do, see, that was a block. Does not seem to want to do it. I literally might have to actually leave this room and come back.
Even though I had to back down and come back in order for this to work.
But see, it's not registering. It's absolutely hysterical. So
Maybe you have to do it like at the right time.
I don't know. It says hold to block most enemy attacks. This is left trigger. That's this action I'm doing here.
Maybe
that was a
don't
block.
Kill him. Maybe block only for a bit. I don't know. Yeah, see, now if your block stamina decreases when blocking, it changed.
Yeah, it only worked in that particular part of the floor.
Yeah. Block before an attack to parry. Which is also just like Dark Souls does. Although, in Dark Souls, blocking and parrying are actually separate inputs. Like, they're different controls.
See, now I'm using the force to slow him down, and right trigger to do objects, and that's when I freeze this so I can jump up.
I love the attack enemies to refill your force meter. Like, like what kind of force powers are we using here?
The bloodthirsty ones. It's hard to imagine Yoda saying your force grows stronger when you kill things.
There is so much to ponder about that mechanic.
Like, you might as well make all of your protagonists in Star Wars games the bad guys, just because that's gonna mesh much better with what gameplay mechanics you're gonna want to use. Okay, yep, and rolling. Oh, you're supposed to roll. Oh, still want you to roll. Thank goodness those weren't important for anything.
Get to the front. Stop the train.
Oh, you can imagine we're doing the robbery in Firefly.
Oh no. It's coming.
Oh, that's
Gotta
good.
move in between bursts. Now.
That is one dumb pilot.
That is one goofy looking TIE fighter.
Yeah, what is
I don't
that?
think that's a TIE fighter. That's...
Ow, ow, ow.
Well, like, it kind of has the same wing structure. It has like the same pretty cockpit.
It'd be like an atmospheric only model. You wouldn't need as big radiators in an atmosphere.
It does look a little bit like the Jedi Starfighter now that it had that look closer at those wings.
Oh no! And he died.
Well, you got down.
Well, see, I wanted to show a first death because when it brings you in, it actually brings you right back to where you left off. So that's one thing that I like. So that when you die, guess what? You don't lose tons and tons of progress that you had before.
Okay, so another contrast to Dark Souls, where Dark Souls would bring you back to a bonfire at that point,
Yes.
and you would have to replay or retravel, between that and where you wanted to go.
Here you had to go 10 feet.
Oh. Question Deca says that's a security skiff.
Whoa! This is bad.
Phil says, this looks cool, but it doesn't beat the train level in Jedi Academy. I don't remember that level.
Or the one in Shadows of the Empire.
I don't think I played that at all.
One of the first N64 titles.
Ah, see, that's why. We never owned any Nintendo hardware. Was it ever on any other platforms, or...?
Oh yeah, she had it on PC, which many argue was a superior one because it had voice acting instead of subtitles. But it actually featured a real nice train level on a junkyard planet, not too dissimilar to this one, where you had to hunt down IG-88.
Well, that could have been incredibly fun.
It's
There's
been
a
so
whole big
long.
thing about him
since-
almost destroying the Death Star that was never really explored.
We're here to help.
Who are you?
No time. Keep moving. We'll
Okay, now
pick
that's
you
good
up
flying.
when we can.
Or you could wait for the next person to coming by in a spaceship to save your ass.
Yeah, why not? It's a crowd. Get in line.
This is such a well-implemented mod. I had to remind myself that you don't have a grappling hook, you don't have a jetpack, you don't have
get one
razor
later?
blades on your gauntlet.
More games need grappling hooks.
And you could actually capture bounties with a grappling hook in Bounty Hunter. That was a cool part.
Can't stand against... Calm down. Get after him. Kill the Jedi.
Try it again. Try it again. I dare you.
One down.
That's good.
Train stuff?
Zale Manic says, what we need now is a Mandalorian mod for Sekiro. That might be going too far. It might be a little jarring.
To me, it just screams there needs to be a Mandalorian game.
And from what this mod did, it wouldn't like they had to do too much.
Nope. They literally would not. I mean, this skin was made by fans. And the voice mod works over already recorded dialogue.
You know, you give this character the best armor, and it actually makes sense that you survive all of this.
Yeah, like that,
Sense
right
why
there.
They haven't just killed you in order to take it. Was that a QuickTime event? Did you actually have to do inputs during that, or did it all just happen?
Oh no, that was just a built-in scene.
Okay.
Now that's
See, that's
surprising.
the beauty. That's the beauty of it. You couldn't tell. I love that.
Yeah. Well, until I put the controller down, it kills me because I'm supposed to be doing input.
Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who is your master? Padawan? Someone
Your daddy.
killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
None of them.
His name was Slotty Bartfast.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't important.
Calkin, run out of stamina. My God, what should we do?
Well, you need the Green Crest shield or the Chloranthy ring, see? And
yep.
This is too easy.
Yeah, see, quickly recover after being knocked down. Yeah, so in other words, this whole sequence, you have to do what they want when you're ready for it.
Very well. You won't
or else suffer the vengeance of the tooltip.
That is a pretty vengeful tooltip. Pausing the game and everything.
I'm assuming this is either a must-lose fight or it's going to be interrupted or something, because like you haven't.
Well, it's one of those things where you need to get her down to a certain point. But her stamina recovers so bloody quickly, it's like your progress is really limited. Yeah, see, it's like every time you do something, she just gets it right back. And by the time she's ready to come up for something, you've got to evade at that precise moment. I can't imagine the timing, and this of course is the story version. I can't imagine what the expert level's like.
Oh yeah. Dark Souls famously has no difficulty settings. It's one of the things some people either really like about it or object to.
Get on board! Captain!
I think you could have just closed the door. Also, how is that door still working now?
She just got the tip.
All she needed was the tip.
Okay, shut
You can turn that off now. Oh, never mind. He said it already.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the
How did they
Mass is
jump
my
to
ship,
hyperspace
but
from the
you
atmosphere?
better pay attention to this lady here.
Good question.
So, who are you?
Shell. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? Why don't you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading
She
from...
can't be reasoned with. She can't be bargained with.
What's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Is that a good idea?
Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council.
They're gone.
Here's another.
Set a course for Nagano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
Good night, Wesley. Sleep well. Tomorrow night I'll probably kill you. Zailmanic says, yes, how dare the tooltip teach you how to play the game rather than forcing you to die repeatedly with no explanation or assistance. Yes, Dark Souls.
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Oh, that's
That's judgy.
Yeah,
Then
but
you snore.
Yeah, but you were watching me talk in my sleep, so weirdo back.
Yeah. Who's weirder, the weirdo or the weirdo watching the weird guy talk?
Oh. Question Deca says, Inquisitors were never trained well enough to actually stand against Jedi or Sith, which is why spoilers happen.
My God. Ninja Galactic
Is that
Banjo.
why spoilers happen? I've always wondered.
I was wondering if we were going to get in weird, like, Star Wars, you know, Deliverance territory
Right,
when I saw the banjo.
Why do they have a Dombra?
I'm not a Dombra.
why don't they have a banjo?
Why wouldn't you have a banjo?
Because I'm into electric.
Okay, this is precious, I gotta admit.
Isn't it? I knew you'd love it.
Although those gloves don't look really convenient for this, but...
Hey, there's no way to get calluses. I think they're a great idea.
That's all.
Know any Black
I
Sabbath?
wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
Actually, I just read the sheet
Oh,
music
that's
is on the table.
That's why you didn't see it in
once a
any of the
Jedi.
movies until now.
But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone.
He has
Not anymore.
PTFD.
We're coming up on our destination.
He's surviving by using the dark side, which I love.
Yeah, he has post-traumatic force,
Darkness?
Sand?
disorder.
Nope. Let's get more rocks.
This is Begana. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So?
A
what's
whole
the plan?
planet?
Will you hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, it's like Tatooine except Destiny 1 Venus.
I was going to say more Dantooine from Untitled Republic.
Yeah.
I never could finish KOTOR. I bought a copy of it for the original Xbox, and the disc developed like a scratch or a defect or something, and I never replaced it. So I literally never got... I don't think I get past like the first or second planet. I think like I finished the tutorial and get down to a bit where I was fighting some stormtroopers or some droids or something, and the game would just always freeze there.
$5, GOG. Still my favorite Star Wars experience ever.
I think I may own it now. I may have picked it up on sale at some point, but I just have never played it.
Since we got a second here before we start getting into the next bit, I just wanted to go over some of the menu features and whatever else that are included with it, where they actually have this neat little section. It's similar to Destiny, but to be honest, I think it actually works a little better because it's far simpler, where they just go over things that what they do. One, I have a slow option for using the Force on, blue highlighted objects, which is, the right stick, and basic attack, which is the right trigger, which is basically just using the lightsaber. But they also have these customization options, and these are the elements or the motivations for a lot of people in these games is to collect all 5 of whatever it is. Well, here we've got 5,000, where they give you different selected options. Now, because of the default skin option, that wasn't available for the cloak until I actually got the first one. But because this is a mod, guess what? It doesn't actually change anything. So that's basically, I just get the cloak back so I don't look as silly.
And
the other thing is, yeah, you can actually change the color of the ship, which seems kind of weird because what would that possibly do for you? You can make it a yellow ship. You can make it a red ship. But see, it's not your ship, so why do you have the option to paint it? But you know what I mean?
It's like, the player, though. But you're having the experience of looking at the ship, so it might as well be a thing you like.
This is the equivalent of you ordering an Uber, and when they arrive, you can give them a paint job. It doesn't make any sense to me. So we're gonna stick with the default because, yeah. That's reasons.
I'm okay with it. There's no canonical value to whether or not the owner or pilot of this ship happens to like a particular color. It's like I don't perceive it as the player character changing the character of the ship. It's just like you were
but changing my character,
and you're changing what there is.
Yeah, but you didn't get a chance to do it at the beginning, so it's like, oh my god, immersion's broken. I'm repainting your ship while I'm out here playing around with the local life forms.
But I guess that's also a distinction, right? Because I wouldn't want, because I'm looking at that as player customization, I wouldn't want the characters commenting on the ship being a new color. But if your player changes their outfits, you almost you don't have to acknowledge it, but you'd also at least have to interpret that they're now seeing what you're seeing. And so if they were looking at him yesterday and his clothes were different and his clothes are different now, maybe they don't have to mention it, but they should be seeing it, right?
Okay, now this is basically the equivalent of your Dark Souls
your
fire.
Bonfire. Yeah.
Which is also the rest and the level up.
You just killed.
Yep. So every time you get to a save point, this is where you get a chance to actually, save the game. But it also is a place where you can rest to get your stuff back. But unfortunately, it also respawns enemies, which I guess is also a Dark Souls thing.
Is this actually a save point? Because in Dark Souls, those aren't. They don't really are save points. They're more like Minecraft beds. They're respawn points.
No, this is a save point.
Return to after you die if you don't survive. You can voluntarily go there and do upgrades, and when you go there, your healing items refresh and all the enemies respawn. But you can't do anything else at a location unless you allow those things to happen. So they always make enemies respawn.
Well, this one, you have the option, because if you rest, it will respawn enemies, and if you leave, that doesn't happen, but you also don't get your stamina back or your health back.
Yeah.
So, but also if you die, you'll respawn right where you were, but if you were to restart the game, you'd start here. So they've kind of delineated those two as being different, where if you die, fine, you respawn 10 feet away from where you died.
That's literally the opposite of Dark Souls, because anytime you die in Dark Souls, you respawn at the last bonfire you rested at. And you cannot do anything at a bonfire without resting. And that resets your spawn point, refills your healing items, and respawns enemies. But if you just quit the game, like if you're on the middle of some level somewhere and you just quit the game and then you reload it, you don't go back to a bonfire. It will save your position exactly in the game world where you were.
Okay, and this part is where you actually get a chance to go through your leveling tree. This is how you get a chance to spend your skill points to get different abilities and options. And the first one is mandatory. This one you spend the 1 point you get, and you get an overhead slash with your lightsaber. But that opens up now all the other options. So this is basically what they show what it looks like when you use that particular function. And the next ones on the beginning are Force Attunements, you get maximum force is increased. And then over here, this one is your maximum life is increased. Next one up, you get a dash strike. You can actually dash forward and attack a target. That actually is terribly helpful because a lot of times the visual look on your reach of the lightsaber is actually way more shallow than it actually is. So that I found is terribly useful for actually getting up on things. Question deck in chat says, it says rocks and moss, and pacing is very variable from this point forward. It's all up to the player, which is very true because I found you have a lot more free-ranging options on where you go and when you go places.
Oh, a wild droid has appeared.
CD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think.
He's small, he's green, about this big.
You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
I love how the text chat actually goes beep beep boop boop. He doesn't actually repeat the same thing of the actual text that you're understanding. It's hysterical.
Did you also notice that droid's head is a pair of binoculars?
Yes.
Whatever we're supposed to find must be waiting there.
And notice the giant dragon to the left. Okay, so this is what our objective is. And what's really cool is that now that he's here, they've incorporated this 3D map as one of your options. So now you've got a lay of the land.
Does the mapping for you, huh?
Yeah. It's really cool, and you can kick it up on demand. So now it gives you a tutorial on how to use it. And I always loved the map in ODST. I always thought that was also a wonderful one. This feels and looks exactly the same, so they're using that same style.
Yeah. Dark Souls has no map. Like, at all.
To its eternal failure and humility. But yeah, now also the waypoint that shows unexplored paths as these golden animated sections.
Oh, that's very expensive.
So if there's areas that you need or want to, you know where you can actually go from there. And sadly, there's a lot of gaps that are deceptively close, so you really got to be careful you don't accidentally jump on something.
Oh, why? Can you not jump down there?
Oh, well, no, you can, but see, if you were running across over here and trying to make that gap, you're not going to make it. And if that was, you know, shall we say, more like this, you'd die. Yeah. So you can easily like, oh, what's this? I can jump over that real quick. It's like, oh, God, no, I can't. You know, so you got to be really careful once you get to ledges and things. See, that one, I mean, it looked a lot closer than it was, and I barely made it. Ugh.
You know, the green, the flatlands, and these steep cliffs, it kind of looks like a pre-civilized Naboo. I can just imagine them putting the towers and palaces on the edges of these cliffs.
Now, here we start running into some of the local life forms.
I like that not everything is hostile, but then I realized that after I say that, the next thing you find
is going to attack. And you know what? This made me feel actually kind of bad and annoyed because I wanted to start walking. I love how he rubs the helmet. I was actually walking around thinking, hey, I can enjoy these life forms for what they... Oh, God, no, they're attacking me. You know, that I found kind of a bummer because I always loved the normal, you're just part of this universe. You're a tiny little life form among myriads of other life forms of sizes and shapes. And they're all just getting along, doing their own thing, living their own lives.
Looks like crap's back on the menu, boys.
It's kind of unfortunate how it's these animals that get all the dismembering effects, but all the humanoids and everything do not.
Nope.
That sound cue
because that would be gross.
Sounded like Dark Souls.
Now, the other cool thing is that they offer this, ta-da, Grimoire cards.
Blocks.
Yes. So in other words, you get a chance to see and look and read about different things in the databank that you find or you discover. About you, about the world, and whatever particular planet you're on. This is the first one of 5 that we've gotten on this one.
Your rare ability is psychometry. Cal can receive information from the Force.
such as "Don't go across this cliff. It's really, really dangerous."
No way through here. Guess that's why DD1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Maybe. Don't push your luck. Alright, so the vault of glass is around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta find the gate.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. Zip line?
That's another thing that BD8 gets to do here. There we go.
I know that would work. Wait, you didn't?
So yeah. So BD1 is also a zip line. Isn't that a nice feature to have? Life force has been restored. But enemies have respawned, because reasons.
The Force brought the stormtroopers back to life, because why wouldn't it? Deck also says you can use the lightsaber as a flashlight?
Careful over there.
Yes.
That doesn't look safe. Just like back at the scratch
That was something I was trying to do for Marathon 1 Redux. Having the Force dock to your flashlight.
Hold on, DD1. I'm coming.
What's a mole rat?
I think that's all of them.
That was pretty brave. You okay? Wait.
Oh.
I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh. Okay. Well, your stompling is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
That fan seems like something would be inconvenient to have in your living or workspace.
And guess what else we get to tweak?
Oh,
we
your
get to
lightsaber.
play with the lightsaber. So if we wanted a blue one or a green one or orange one for
premium
You have to
content
pay
one.
for the.
Oh, but there's also the emitter because we need to have a special My Ghetto campaign premium content. My Umbaran premium content. It's scary. And then there's the Switch that is premium content. I gotta have a premium content Switch and a sleeve and a material and a so yeah, literally every aspect of this lightsaber, other than the broken handle, apparently is something that you can actually tweak. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing.
Well, the ones that come with microtransactions, I'm guessing, are not good.
Hopefully not. But we're gonna stick with default blue unmodded for now.
That's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
Or, you know, I could just cut the saw blade in half with a lightsaber, because that's a thing I have.
Well, see, that's what I tried to do, and every time I did it, watch what happens. Boonk. It literally knocks you on your ass. I'm like, excuse me, isn't this break what a lightsaber does?
That's, well, you know.
Yeah, weird thing.
Compromises always exist.
But yeah, see, this is the flashlight portion.
Oh, neat.
Hmm?
The vines look like they lead somewhere. Look, they're sturdy.
This cave is not a natural formation.
No, you should have said the vines. The vines are not a natural formation. Therefore, they must lead somewhere. But see what I mean? I am left triggering up the wazoo, See? I mean, it's actually, the animation is happening when I do it.
Yep.
And yet, it's still
Maybe
gonna
it
bug
wants
me
you
about...
to look at certain things?
I think, well, no, I think it is basically triggered by a spot in the floor. It expects you to do it at a time, and if you go beyond that spot, it literally doesn't know what to do with itself. Yeah, see?
No, it went away. Is it going to come back again as soon as you go back into the same area?
I don't know, but I think I did it too soon for it to register. It's really weird that way. Oh, the other vines. Okay. Great. Where the heck am I now? Oh no!
Ow.
I immediately regret that.
Casualty.
Oh no, he's not dead. Take that, take that out. I'm not dead.
And if you did, it would be cute if the robot mourned you every time that did happen.
I know, right? Well, either that, if Funk was here, he would try to make the robot teabag me. But no, this is the introduction to the heal mechanic. This is basically the option where BD1, keep wanting to say BB8, BD1 has drugs, and you just simply push a button for him to give you drugs. So you push the up thing, and he gives you a healing stim. Guess what I said? And drugs.
So the robot is your dealer, is what we're saying.
Exactly.
I need a robot like that.
Hey, we all do. Technically, wouldn't that make him a vending machine?
This robot is like 1/6 the mass of R2, and he's already proven to be far more useful in almost every regard.
You noticed that, not to mention more compact.
How'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid.
What are you talking about? We reboot him all the time.
Calculate hyperspace routes.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so
Which
now
is what
when you
R2's purpose is. So
yeah, when you look at the listings over here, now you have not only the holo map, but also stim canisters, and I kid you not, you can actually customize him too. So if you wanted to, you can actually change him to yellow, or currently I've gotten red and white. I don't know which you guys would care about.
Yellow.
But you like the yellow?
Yeah, I like the yellow too, actually.
All right, let's go with yellow then. I would not have picked it. I think I went with the default or the red and the white. But again,
Well, since he heals you with drugs, it's good to have a caution color look to him.
I just think that makes him too much of a target. You know, he kind of looks like he'd be doing construction. But anyway, so yeah, so you get to do your ship, you get to do your droid, and you get to do your poncho.
Also, my B-Wing don't need no aspect droid to go through hyperspace.
It's because it has a Navi computer.
I always wondered if you swiped up like enough of these things, would the ceiling cave in? Apparently they were useless. You didn't need them.
Look, it's not red faction. You know what I mean?
Glad to hear it.
Shortcut unlocked. So yeah, so
Mike,
now I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, from your observations fighting all the stormtroopers and such, have you noticed any dismemberment happening when you engage humanoid figures?
No, and I've kind of looked forward to that, where you can decapitate them or cut off limbs or whatever else, and no, that's not a thing. They basically slide through them. You see, like, the reaction or the line where the damage was, but apparently the bodies all stay together. They're super sticky
we already
bodies.
saw that, I think, in one of the menus where it showed attacks, right? There was a non-human enemy and you sliced it in half, and then it, like, the same attack against a stormtrooper, like, you cut
Did
the
not
line
end up with
through
the same
guy,
results.
But his body stayed together.
Yep.
Well, that's a pity.
So of the holo map that we're seeing here, where the shortcut is now applied, which is right here, there's a section I have not gone up there. So sadly, you get the shortcut. The first thing you want to do is go back up.
Now, I may be remembering this wrong, because the reason I bring this up is because in the Jedi Academy games, or the Dark Forces sequels, there was dismemberment when you use the lightsaber. I maybe remember that wrong, but I seem to recall that was a thing.
Okay, so that's where we're looking to get to, and there's all these different series of, shall we say, short-esque type cuts around that we can use. And of course, this whole area has its own set of explorations and things to find and whatever else. You know, it's pretty extravagant. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what's the quickest way for actually getting to the actual tower. I love how he's sitting there waiting for you to jump up.
So Mysterious says, you know where you can dismember stormtroopers? Jedi Academy!
So this is also an option where you can actually go up multiple levels, so you can actually look at the map and do an elevation scan on it as well.
I gotta find another way.
Oh, look, it's not like I have a jetpack or a spaceship or the Force or anything.
Well,
like,
funny thing is,
I can only parkour, robot. Just give me a break.
Well, the sad part is that you've got to learn how to parkour, because the way through is actually to do exactly that. You've got a wall run and that wall run and that run over there. So in other words, you have to do some things around here long enough to learn how to wall run. So can I make this jump? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can just make that.
That panel do something?
See, there's a giant dragon over there. Hello. More bugs. It's like, is this a jump I can make? No, it is not.
No. Whoop. Hello. You cutting these in half as easy?
Please, don't kill the pigs.
Yeah, so what I did to your little buddies over there. Yeah, you better run.
Looks like you'll be having bacon tonight.
Yep. Bacon and crab. This whole game is very not kosher so far.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a bog rat, and if you actually look at the scans, you can see, oh, look, I got all the Wikipedia stuff. But what's really cool is that they're only like a paragraph. So there's not 1,000 pages on this anymore, which is kind of cool. So we'll burrow in the ground as a deception for attack, easy parry, and avoid being surrounded. So yeah, so you don't want to be surrounded by all these, and presumably, yeah, you're going to run into like an area with them
literally
all.
a mole rat from Fallout. They just gave it one eye instead of two.
Like I said, they cherry-picked all the best things.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd say mole rats are the best things from Fallout. I'm not sure I'd say that, but...
And this one is the Splocks. Attack in large groups and are able to contort evasive strikes, but easily killed. So yeah, so they aren't tough, but there are a lot of them. So yeah, so now the other thing about the games is that, yeah, you see these crates. So yeah, there are crates everywhere, just like Destiny, just like, you know, every other game that has crates. And of course you see bad guys on where you haven't been. That gives you kind of an inkling on where you actually need to get to.
Bob Robertson has joined the stream and says, Black Star's vendetta against pigs goes way back, at least to Divinity.
Oh yeah. Come on, we wanted to sit around in the jungle and kill hogs and get our hit points up one at a time.
No, you'll hit the boxes.
Well, that's something I never quite understood, especially when you run into a box you can't open. It's like, I'm sorry, don't you have the best can opener ever?
Oh no, the box is a mimic. Look out.
So yeah, new lightsaber sleeve acquired. Wow, that's something I really don't need. But yeah, you can change lightsaber parks on workbenches throughout the galaxy. So yes, there are Minecraft workbenches everywhere.
What does the sleeve do, though?
It's the thing that you wrap around. because reasons. And it's funny, you can't actually do them here.
Oh,
you
in the
have
field.
to do
It
them
has
at
to be at the
workbenches.
bench, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see. The journey begins.
You just gotta have to
And
figure out how to make the blade red. Then you.
I can go orange. It's kind of red.
No, you can't. You have to pay for that.
I can't earn it. It just is premium content. Okay, so I'm trying to get. Is this a red section down over here? I have not been to. That red is blocked off. That red's blocked off. That golden section down there is accessible, and there's another one over there that's accessible, and there's another one back over here by the ship. So the closest one is, I believe, down this one. And down that way. Oh, bad guy. Hello there. So yeah, so that one I didn't cut in half, but that did actually damage. So you can actually cut them in half.
I think it was giving you a button prompt halfway down, so I think there's probably some kind of a dive attack.
Ooh, a new poncho. Just what I always wanted. So yeah, so the game is full of these little things that you really don't need. They're all cosmetics.
I wish the character itself was cosmetic.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so here we got our next meditate point. And resting will respawn enemies. So let's do that. There's reasons. But here might be a good part for our first break, you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. All right. So for those who are just tuning in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of I've Lost My Online Order and I just can't seem to find it. We're going to be taking a short break and we'll be right back after this message.
And before I forget, I just wanted to welcome our latest subscriber, who is Dream Drop.
Hey, Dream Drop, thank you for joining. Please
Hey, Dream Drop.
enjoy your stay.
So we will take a short break, and we'll be back very shortly.
Welcome back to Jedi Fallen Order with Rampancy.net. I'm Narcogen.
And I'm Blackstar.
I'm Leah Crow.
And I'm Jail.
Okay, and let's go mess some things up. Actually, wait a minute. I just came over to this side, so I want to go over here next. Ooh, there's a second echo.
This tool is used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Vault travel. Traveling to the vault. A tool must be used by a traveler who wanted to reach the mysterious vault. Ooh. Let's see. So I came up over there and back down to here. So now I want to go... Oh, hello. What's on this sign? That's a long way down.
Certain death, by the look of it.
Yeah, that fall I don't think I could survive, so... Zip
Question
line,
Deck said, game needs more cat.
Yeah, we set up kitty cams ahead of time, but sadly, just as we were about to go to break, yeah, all the kitties wanted to go get fed, so they all left.
Captain James T. Womprat is in the chat and says, BD, BD, BD. Isn't that what Tweaky's always saying? You're right.
BD, 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 BD. Yes, it is.
I should get one of those for the soundboard, shouldn't I?
No reason why we don't have Tweaky and everybody else on there as well. Oh, God. Giant frog.
Oh, man, he messed that guy up.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Bridge.
Hello? No, that's blocked.
Did you
Crap.
put that down?
Whoa, what the?
Physics!
What happened with the froggy?
What?
Wow, my magical force powers of him falling in the hole worked perfectly.
So
what the hell?
An enemy inexplicably flew straight up into the air and then jumped off a cliff and died without you doing anything. It is Dark Souls.
I am the greatest Jedi ever! Sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's never happened before, so I have no idea if that was planned or not. I don't think
so. I'm pretty sure that wasn't.
Well, I've been playing a game that happens every 5 minutes.
See,
Is it
now
Jedi Academy?
I wanted to use my lightsaber to slash at this thing so it would fall down, and apparently you can't.
I think it would
do
just
that.
fall into the hole if you did that. Wait, is that just a box over there, or is that the control for this thing?
That I think is one of those chests and or workbenches or something. But yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to get over there. And I tried climbing up over here, and that didn't work.
Nope.
And then I looked around over here to see if there's any vines to go. Ooh, hello. See, now that one you cut in half. Look at that.
Yep.
That's a half cut. Let's see. But, whoa, no. Did not want to do that.
Casualty.
But this part and everything, yeah, you can either run across and jump over there, but I don't think I've learned the wall running thing. No, I have not. So yeah, so I still have to learn the wall running trick to be able to get over there. You don't have to keep doing that. Yeah,
but I want to.
I know. That's what's annoying. And one of those you should take away because that was actually on purpose.
I did take that one away.
Oh,
The
okay.
one where I thought it was killing you and it turned out it was just the healing tutorial. I took that one away.
Yes. Yeah, because he didn't actually die.
Yeah, the casual cut. The casualty.
Sorry, Leah, you having a stroke? Please let us know. Can somebody reboot Leah? I think she has an exe.malfunction.
The casualty counter is important.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Unless you're playing marathon, in which case it's just
Just a thing.
redundant, too difficult to keep track of.
yeah.
Okay, so of the skill tree, I did earn a point. So the question is now, what do I want to put it on? I have a choice of either my maximum force is increased, because who doesn't want to maximize their force? I've also got a maximum life increased, and being the weakling that I am, that might be a good thing. Or I could do the dash strike, which holding Y goes I dash forward and attack things, jumping
so there
while...
says Leah runs on Linux, so it won't be an EXE problem.
Yeah, I know. That was the joke.
I vote for speech, persuasion, and charisma.
Speech 100,
I would
charisma
vote
0.
for, the Force ones.
Force ones. Okay, so that would be maximum force increase. Okay, Narc, you got an opinion?
You're in story mode. I don't think your defensive and health options are really going to be all that important. So maximum damage probably is more important. So yeah, increasing your maximum force is probably more worthwhile than your maximum health.
Max force increase. You feel like I should have business cards on it that say, "Hi, I'm Max Force."
Maxi big.
I always
force.
loved the one in Jedi Academy where you like sucked the life force out of your target.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. You're
what I'm
like a
hearing
Jedi
is that
vampire.
everybody wishes we were playing Jedi Academy. That's all I'm getting out of this so far.
Well, we'll have to add it to the list. Okay, now there's a magic box over there. There's some of those little wompy ratty thingies, and
Can
sure
you
enough,
survive that fall? Can only you survive that fall?
yeah, I don't know. I could probably check the health listings for that, but
Well, Jedi Academy does have.
But ask meditation like shield lockdown from reach. No, it's like resting at bonfire in Dark Souls. You're not very bright, are you?
no, he is not. New terrarium seed acquired.
Oh, you got the seed that guy wants for his terrarium.
Yeah, but they weren't privy to that conversation yet, so spoilers.
You understand?
Parafish.
Beyond fish.
But
Not
I just
mere
love that
fish.
they also
Beyond
incorporated the seed gathering from Destiny, so that is also a thing.
Deca says, I honestly don't think you can even be attacked at meditation spots. Can you be?
Well, I hope not. Yeah, what's that heavy
Like,
breathing?
you can't, in Dark Souls, you can't be, like, if you rest at a bonfire, you can't really be attacked there, at least not by a monster. You can be invaded by another player if you're online, and they can walk through the level to find you at a bonfire and then kill you. And I believe
What is that noise?
If you kite an enemy back to a bonfire, it disables the bonfire so that you can't use that as a way to escape a fight you're having.
Oh, great, more botany. Chunk, I hope that's your stomach.
Is there a glowing mark on that rock?
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're under the dragon. Neat.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
I swear I'm hearing something snoring.
To the character's right, though, it looks like there's a glowing mark on the wall.
Oh, you mean that there? Oh, well, it looks like one of those pieces of technology stuck in a rock.
Like on the same level with you, but like behind your character. It looked like there was a light over there. There. That. Is that something?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that thing where he put his hand. Don't know what I was expecting.
Use the fish, Luke.
Are these are they force-sensitive fish?
Try again.
Apparently.
It's difficult, Master.
What's a flashback
Yes,
fish?
the path is difficult. It may seem.
Well, you tell me his Mando armor doesn't come in a kitty size as well?
Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
What I must do is get this stupid hair thing out of here. My God. And wait a minute. Does that mean that ginger Jedis have no soul?
Do regular Jedis?
Now, reach my
Well, that's a rumor, but I don't believe it. Okay.
Well, the protagonist from Another World was a ginger.
See,
Okay, so in other words, he's
never learned this because on Dagobah there were no walls.
Well, exactly. There weren't any on Tatooine either. Okay, so basically, yeah, now I have the wall running skill that I needed to have to, you know, run across walls.
You just needed to remember you already knew it.
Exactly. That's the annoying bit. It's like, wait a minute, I'm remembering how to do stuff I already knew how to do. It's like, oh god, really?
Can you show me that shortcut again?
Okay, so now basically that section is open, so now I can get to the actual place we need to get to. So from where we are now, which is here, we need to go up and across and go up that ladder again and then back that way.
Zephyr Moment says, Django, load the jump program.
Yeah, pretty much.
You did fall the first time.
Yeah, but I had to demonstrate it.
True.
Now, there's a chest here that I want to be able to... I want to be able to get to it, but getting over there is kind of a pain. But, you know, I don't really need to get to it, so... we could probably forego, because all it's probably got is a collectible.
2 tokens and a blue.
Yeah, exactly. But the last time when I got up over here, man, it was such a pain.
Yep.
Okay, and now there is a little blue force thing over there. But I want to save this so that I actually have the ability now, yay.
Now wait, if you had died after the vision, but before the meditation point, would you have to play that again?
Yes.
See, that's,
Annoying.
again, one thing that Dark Souls actually doesn't do, that like if you do a thing like open a shortcut or you pick up an item and then die, you don't lose that item. So like a suicide rush in and grab a thing can be very useful. In fact, that you will respawn at a bonfire and you will have lost the souls, the equivalent of like skill points that you've collected by killing enemies, but any object that you've picked up, like a weapon, you will still have.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
That is a very
frustrated
weird
Jedi Council
collection of
bag.
Words to say.
Who wasn't frustrated with them?
Especially the dialogue. Okay,
Also,
so
what's with
there.
the big loudspeaker.
Well, there's a big, yeah, it looks like a Marshall deck. Yeah, this is a big giant red thing. It appears to be an obstacle of which you need to get around, or is one you cannot get around that is blocking a particular area over there. And if I look at our handy dandy holomap,
Mandalorian was a
the
roadie
right
from
button.
Metallica.
So yeah, so this is an area where we do want to get to. But that part is in fact blocked. And this is the level we're on now, and there's another blockage down below us. So to get to the Jedi part though, this is where we're trying to get to, is over here. So we basically need to get outside and go right. Can I do that from here? Probably not. Oh, no, sideways. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, actually, I can do that from here. Okay. And so, quickest route. And over, is it this way? I think it's this way. I think this is one of those sections where you gotta go down to go up.
you there? Whoa, it's on.
Ah, our journey is about to end.
Is it? I thought it was just beginning.
Well, that little thing we're entering looks like the end of the journey from the game journey. That cracked mountain?
I love Journey. It's the greatest band of all time.
Let's not be crazy now.
No, that's true. It's the greatest band of all time.
I don't know.
Trust me.
Oh, me, I'm more of a Max Rebo band fan.
If I remember, there was something around over here we needed to...
Thanks, PC1.
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi Holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
Question Decker says, behold, yet another abandoned Jedi temple. Yeah, games seem to be full of them. They only started adding those to the movies very recently, and probably shouldn't have.
I thought the Rebel base on Yavin 4 was supposed to be an abandoned Jedi temple.
No, it's just a regular abandoned temple. Or a Jedi droid.
Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Bob Robertson says we now have to find the three sages, Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Yeah, Zepho's another one of those things where it's like Star Wars names something and it's like, wow, I kind of wish you'd named that something else.
Like the Wills?
And another one is Phil Mysterious pointing out that I can't get over the fact that Cantina Band in Star Wars canonically plays what's known as jizz music.
I know. Oh, Jizz Whalers. They're called Jizz
I.
Whalers. Oh my God, what were you thinking? They must have been really drunk that day when they were coming up with those names.
Somebody must have told George Lucas, hey, there's no I in jazz. He's like, yeah, but there is in jizz.
Oh my God.
Oh, wrong
So-
what?
Sadly, this is it. I was really hoping that there was going to be more here, but you know, I
Also,
wasn't
it's-
able to find anything. So
It's very
sadly,
open from the top. If you'd had the jetpack, or the ship could have just dropped you straight into this thing.
Yep.
And then he's literally telling you, like, yeah, it's all in the droid, but you can't have it all at once.
Yep.
You're gonna...
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
see, the other thing that actually makes this really more interesting is like, what if he really was a Mandalorian, but force sensitive, like the original one was,
Well,
and
are
that the
we
Jedi Order
developing-
would have had to have thanked the Mandalorian for bringing them back from the brink? That to
Are
me
we
is
developing-
really interesting.
Are we developing a headcanon for this, or are we just like playing around with the mod, or is our headcanon for this playthrough that we're actually a Mandalorian?
No. The headcanon for this is I'm just screwing around.
Okay, fine. I just
No. I'm just thinking this simple thing makes this game even that more interesting. And if you were to take it as real, for anybody who's never seen this or known this or whatever else, but is fans of this, I love how he's picking fleas off of you on your back. Yeah, it would have been more interesting story-wise if that was in fact true.
Also, this just looks like the Black Garden, literally. I mean, like,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, they're cherry picking from all the best games.
Red Hat 199 says, hello there. Hello, Red Hat.
Hey, Red Hat. Welcome to the stream. And now I have to face a giant froggy. Look, I just want to get by, dude. I gotta get back to my spaceship.
He might not be... Okay, I was gonna say...
I love how you say that. He may not be.
You were brandishing the lightsaber. I gotta think. You were...
I
being
was
frank.
defending myself.
Captain Wolfrat says that the rebel base on Yavin was an abandoned Sith temple.
Oh, even better. Okay, now we gotta scan Toady here. Yeah. See if we can get a selfie. Actually, see that means that the Mudhorn symbol, we should change that. We should get a selfie here and change it to the froggy face.
Does it have a photo mode? Does it have a photo mode? Doesn't
Actually, you
everything
know,
have
that's a good
photo mode now?
that's a good question. I honestly I don't know.
Guide. Data bank.
Yeah. It's Flora.
Take a tactical selfie.
Is the search traveling from the vaults, remnants of the lost civilization, the offerings, yada yada yada. Characters.
Maybe a key binding?
Oh, Jizz Whalers. And your journey. Secrets of the vault. Let's see. Tactical guide. There's your bog rat. There's the froggy. So yeah, we could get a screenshot of that and use that in, but yee.
Yeah.
Sever the tongue with a combination of the force and lightsaber attack. I am not going to force his tongue. No, I'm sorry. That's just wrong. Highly dangerous and lightsaber resistant. I always thought that was kind of interesting. And
use the force to slice off tongues. Why did the Jedi ever become involved in tax disputes?
Look, man, you literally cannot make that stuff make sense. And the more people talk about how expanded universe stuff or other materials try to make sense of it, the less I'm interested in it.
Okay, so there's a way that I can get down and or up again.
Guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy, but I didn't actually come here to free slaves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you cannot, yeah.
Ooh, door is locked from this side. So that's
Oh, yeah,
something that I did not do from last time.
Bob points out it's a 4-frog because of the 3 eyes.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, where'd BD go? Oh, right, I gotta scan this. Mysterious skeleton.
It's one of those things God put here to test our faith.
Oh, is that what it was?
I should say that. I'll find people taking us literally if I say that.
Okay, I can't remember if I can jump up over on that one or if I literally need to jump down and use the other one. I think I gotta jump down and use the other one. What? Can I go up this one? Oh, that might not be an uppable one. I forget which.
Is that really up? It kind of looks like it's straight across. It's okay. I guess it's
yeah, but it's
up
one.
Slightly.
Some of these he can't. Yeah, some of these he can and can't do.
Question deck is like, do not even joke about that, Narc. fair point. Fair point.
You know Narc. He will totally joke about the things he's not supposed to. Okay, so locked door there, locked door there.
Yeah, I was thinking about opening a channel for us on D Live. How about that? I kind of really hope that nobody listening even knows what that even is.
What those are. Yeah.
I kind of hope not.
We certainly do. It's actually easier to come up over this way.
Question Decker says, the take of revisionist history is good to prevent us getting our hopes up is the reason I hate Interstellar alone. There are lots of reasons to hate Interstellar, especially the second half of it. Alright, so now we're back here.
Okay, alright, I know, I think I got a speed run across the wall. I think that's the thing. Got squirrels.
Do not kill the squirrels.
Because they will kill you.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. It's strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Amazing.
Bob Robertson said Zepho. You know, like Harfo, Jiffo, and Growfo.
Yeah.
When is he going to ask us to annihilate the Brotherhood of Steel?
That's not till next week. Knock, knock. Yay, shortcut unlocked. And yes, I am totally save scumming.
Or like Zepho Beeblebrox.
I was waiting for you to do that. I really was. Nice one, Womp.
He got there first.
No, I figured Womp would do it. Okay, alright, so where's my spaceship? Alright, so those two are accessible. Do we want to need to go over this way though? Yeah, see this was a little thing that I went through last time that I don't think I was able to complete all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, because
oh, okay. I was thinking maybe you have to slow time it. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured we'd want to.
A factory that makes fans, apparently.
Yeah. And the sad part is that's timed. Oh, nope, I got too close.
Just a little off the top.
Oh, come on.
Casualty.
There we go. Yeah, I knew there was this here. Okay.
The Jedi use this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
Ooh, hey.
Jedi don't feel excitement.
That's the thing that gotta like, wait a minute, hold on a second.
I honestly didn't figure on fan blades being so important.
You notice that. Now, the other thing is there's this little ball here that has, I think there's something inside you need to get to. And strangely enough, there is a chest up over on that corner that also you need to get to. But I swear, I cannot tell you how long I spent around this thing. And I'm definitely doing something wrong because I was not able to get to that at all. And I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or is it just an execution problem?
Can you climb up from the vine to that ledge there?
I've tried it every way, shape, or form. I've gone over from one side to the other side.
What about the pipes there to your right?
Yep.
Like midway up.
Yep.
No?
Nope.
No, okay.
You
so
get
it doesn't
caught
grab
up on
onto
that,
those.
so it doesn't feel like geometry you should be able to get to. Now I can get to the pole if I do it right. Like there.
Okay.
And then get up on this.
And then get there. Okay, and now can we...
And yeah, believe me, I've tried everywhere that I can think of. And so yeah, so if anybody's got any pointers over here, by all means, let me know. Because I think there's a blue thing in there that we either need to get to or do something with.
Are you supposed
it's not
to
necessary
get up there from the other side of the room? Like, instead of jumping up on that side, are you supposed to get up somehow on the right side of the room and then go all the
Maybe,
way
but there's nothing in
around?
all the metal stuff on the left over here by the helmet. None of that is grabbable. That platform is not grabbable or jumpable. I've tried to see, like, to get up to this part of the pole. See this thing over here? That's not grabbable.
Is there like a double jump ability where you're supposed to come back here after you've done more upgrades?
Could be. Yeah, could be. So it maybe they, want you to
Oh yeah,
return
Deca
at
says
some
literally,
point.
I think you need to unlock the double jump.
Oh, great. All right. Well, I feel better. As man, it was driving me crazy.
It would be logical for there to be one, since you're only doing a single jump and it is a video game.
Okay, now there's a little section over on that side. Do I want to get over there? Yeah, I think I do.
One of the reasons why I was dying so many times. Whoop.
Okay, that was unexpected.
While playing the new Destiny content is that when switching to the stasis class, I had not switched to the triple jump, so I kept hitting the double jump, the jump button again, expecting to jump again, and it was doing nothing, and I was just falling off things and dying.
Being stopped by grass. Okay, so there's nasties over there. And was this one of the areas? Yeah, this is where I need to go.
As far as I know, Dark Souls has no double jump. Like, in fact, actually, like, it has a forward leap. It literally has no jump.
That thing looks like it smells worse than grease does.
Oh, hello, Big Froggy again.
Oh. Bogdo? Is he a named frog? Or are they all that and I just didn't notice?
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, you didn't notice.
Okay, fine.
Here's one of those workbenches.
Mighty Ogdo Bogdo.
Yeah, and the Scomp Link must be repaired to operate this device.
Don't you hate it when your Scomp Link doesn't work?
I know.
Is that from one episode? They were fans in Joe Statton's original Destiny demo too. Yes. In fact, we walked by that the other day when we did New Light, because there's a giant fan. Although you do not walk through it, you just walk by it. It's there. It's literally just there to demo the lighting and shadow effects.
And this is a funny thing. It says Bogling Corpse. Bogling fought back against the Ogdoggo, desperately trying to protect its family. So it's like, aw, you're watching this poor, you're getting the history of a Bogling trying to stop the giant frog from killing his family. It's like, I don't need to know that. It's like, geez, make me feel any worse. It's like I wasn't here quick enough to save him. Okay, so as far as the map goes, yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this part. I need to get off to the left over here.
Is that from one that sings, Ogdo, Bogdo, Bogadee.
I've got the froggy bigger than you.
On all these supports.
Huh? I'm just cutting these to, breaking stuff to look tough.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, we can always play Star Wars Masters of Terras Kazi.
What is that?
Is that a thing?
Is that?
That is the infamous Street Fighter Mortal Kombat Star Wars attempt at a side-scrolling fighter, and it is as ridiculous as you can probably imagine. Just wait until you look at the Sand People fighter's name.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit.
Sand People. I don't know. It makes me want to play it.
Hoar is how it's spelled, and they say the name out loud.
Taste like sand, talk like people.
I hate it. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
Oh no! Don't even no. Oh boy. That's all there's like no, Deca. Do not mention that. What, Cyberpunk 2077? I literally don't care about Cyberpunk 2077. I just
Literally don't care.
yeah.
Hey, my character in Cyberpunk 2077 has killed less people than this Jedi has in the 200 hours I played it.
Okay. Yes, but did he give anybody a seizure?
Not in the patch I had.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD1?
Who told you?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Stop reading my mind, you jerks. You're supposed to be my friends.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Breeze. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
Yeah, Force stalking kids?
Yes.
That's gross.
A long time
Yeah,
ago.
I really
was his apprentice.
I really dislike this whole
Cordova was
angle.
a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around
What?
here. Use the Force.
To do what?
256K government encryption.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
I'm gonna go hide.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything,
We did cut a lot of things in half outside.
Humphrey's no longer a Jedi.
Yeah, who'd you piss off?
I had an experience that
I got bored.
changed my perspective. So I
actually decided to help people.
Force.
You ran over your master's foot with your speeder, didn't you?
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe in nothing, Lebowski.
Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
Ironically, she used the mind trick for that.
It's your choice.
As long as you're playing, you'll always have a choice. Renegade or Paragon.
Where to?
Okay, so literally this is about as far as I got in the demos here. So the question that we have is, where do we want to go? Do we want to search for the ancient Zepho tombs? Do we want to...
That's where we are.
Go over here.
That's where we are.
Or go over here. So we want Dathomir or Zepho. Dathomir, Zepho.
I mean, just if it's
Red or
just
blue?
based on the name alone, I'd go for Dathomir. Although I'm kind of getting from this image that Zepho is like a vaguely Earth-like planet with blue water and green things, and the other one is like I don't know what that is. It looks like a pink nightmare.
Okay, so what are we
you
going
change
for?
your pace. Pink Nightmare.
Yeah, blue
Yeah,
marble
I mean,
or pink nightmare?
Nightmare? Yeah, pink nightmare.
Pink nightmare.
Gotta be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jail. You all for the pink nightmare?
I'm always for. I'm the pink imposter.
Who doesn't like a Pink Nightmare?
Dathomir? Really? Okay. Setting course for Wait a minute. You want to
Except for Montbert asks, well, so if they were to rebuild the Order, would they call it the New Order?
You must have had good reason.
I am staying put on the Manus once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the Night Sisters.
They use the Force? What, like Jedi?
Okay, at least they left atmosphere this
These
time.
witches served only themselves. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation.
Sounds like
So the perfect
Dathomir
Jedi.
is harder.
During the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters made a deal with a Sith Lord who betrayed their trust. In the
We're
end,
in story
they
mode.
were nearly wiped out in a massacre. Dathomir is a deadly place. We should be careful.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, so reading up on the Night Sisters of Dathomir, a coven of powerful, force-sensitive, skilled in the use of magic. Wow, they really spelling it that way? Expression of the Force
Yeah.
unknown to Jedi or Sith. Yeah, see, that to me is lazy writing. Really? Magic.
Got a little Harry Potter in there.
Little. They couldn't have come up with something else. Previously ruled Dathomir, Night Sister Society was strictly matriarchal, with a coven answering to a mother who also ruled the lower Knight Brother class. Their civilization was destroyed at the behest of a vengeful Count Dooku after Asajj Ventress and her sisters attempted to assassinate him. Da-na-na-na.
Coming up on our
Oh, Asajj Ventress. It's one of my favorite characters.
Sit in the cockpit for landing.
You do not want to know how many arguments I got into. Is she a Sith or not? No, she's not a Sith. Yes, she is. No, she's not.
I would totally go for a Mass Effect game that looks and plays like this, though.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I mean, it's not. It's missing a lot of RPG stuff that those games have.
This is a
But
deadly, dangerous place.
the production value is very high. It's nice.
No tired
prepared.
face to be found.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that looked like it was timed.
I know
Okay.
you are, Cal. One of the many reasons BD-1 trusted you with Cordova's information. We're lucky to have you.
Do you know anything about the Night Sisters of Dathomir?
I knew a little. Many Jedi weren't even aware of their existence, but being Cordova's apprentice came with some unique insight. He always thought they were interesting, as he did with most ancient cultures.
What did you think?
I never came here. I never wanted to. As I recall, that was about the time the two of us began going our separate ways. The darkness always has an effect, one way or another.
My master told me I'd be crazy to come here.
Now, Narc is all about exhausting dialogue trees, so let's see if there's any more that we can get.
Sure, go ahead.
Keep an eye on Cal for us.
Okay, I think that's it.
I think that's a lot.
Okay, so the holotable.
Yeah, now you're thinking, let's get out of here.
Okay, so that was quick.
Well,
All
I
right,
guess
so
you can
basically,
change your mind if you want, right? I mean,
yeah, this is our travel map. So for navigations and whatnot, this is basically it. Those are the only planets that we have options for.
doesn't have cool music though.
This planet shows you where you're going. This planet shows you where you are. This planet shows you where you were.
Where you were. Yeah, but is the clock working? I can't seem to. Is that AM or PM? I can't.
Except for Malbright says, Tatooine is sparsely populated. If the trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge. I'm sorry, I don't have a soundboard pop up for Darth Maul.
You've never seen a terrarium
Didn't
before?
occur to me.
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been
You forgot one more line. Yes, my master. There. That's all of it.
could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
And I think we got some seeds. So the question is,
Yeah, that's exact. You got those exact seeds.
okay, so
I'm guessing
okay,
there's
right.
like one variation of seed he wants from each planet you're gonna go to. So that was probably the one.
It's in there.
Okay, so that I guess I planted that one seed there. So
Oh, okay. So I guess you
Planted
can look
some
back
kelp?
later.
Calpy? Can I pronounce that?
It's starting to grow.
Yeah, so
We're
basically the
watching
little
grass
mound,
grow.
there's no animation or anything, but yeah, basically those are the seeds that I picked up
We're watching
on
grass grow in the
Oingo
video
Boingo.
game. It's like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is a meditate point in here that I missed before, so yeah, let's do that.
Can't we pay to make it grow faster?
Probably.
Oh god, microtransaction
For your seeds.
fertilizer in the video game.
It worked for Farmville. That game is still kicking.
Oh god. No.
Okay, so as far as the thing, okay, we're still deeply in Team Blue or
Yeah, you
Team
still-
Green here.
You still cannot make your lightsaber any more premium.
Well, these
Oh,
are
there you
premium
go.
content ones that I have available, so I could.
Campaign.
But to be honest, I don't know
Oh, that looks
if
like
any of the other
Cold
ones look any better. Okay, so let's go take a look at the. Oh my God, this place is terrible. What has happened here? Oh, this looks terrible.
Oh, it's pretty.
Is it?
It's pink.
Funny, there's an eclipse going on, but
Zephyr Wampinger listed a bunch of Sith Lords, to which my response to that is Darth Stroyer, Darth Trocious, Darth Sploder, Darth Erderer, and Darth Ifhead. Wait to see if anybody catches that. Darth
Picks up on
Sidious,
this.
Darth
Oh wow, look at
Tyranus.
this. Okay.
How about Darth Coronu?
Oh, you're going to Blight Town. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
no. See, to me, this is. Oh crap! I pressed the wrong button again.
Don't you hate it when you do that? Now, keep in mind, this is a person who lives and hangs around active volcanoes, so. Whoa.
Never
That was
stand
close.
there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, okay, I think this is traversable by the vines! Wow, that was close. Oh, crap.
Good thing
Ah, shit,
every
he's
planet
literally-
has its own species of color-coded vines.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all climbable. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
That guy's a camper, because I know that I needed to get up right at this point. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, can I get around him? Maybe I can avoid him.
Yeah, my favorite places to hike all involve lots of red and black rocks, and not much vegetation.
Fair enough. In Dark Souls, avoiding enemies is almost always an option, except for like some bosses that, like, if you want to finish the plot, you have to kill these bosses. But most
Okay,
of the trash
Hydratus.
mobs, like once you've killed them, you can just walk by them if you want. Zephyr
Frozen.
said, "It's Trogdor."
Oh my god, it probably is.
That's what we never played. We never played that game. The game with Trogdor in it.
I figured we were saving it.
Well, you can't now, actually, because
Ah.
it's broken.
Wait. Oh.
Oh no, they fixed you can go to the Wayback Machine and whatever else. They have a version you can play that survived the Flash apocalypse.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Because I
Supposedly.
heard that they were going to do an update so that it was compatible with the open source Flash replacement, the name of which I cannot currently recall.
Oh, that Trogdor game.
That guy, yeah, Peasant Quest.
Yeah, how many Trogdor games are there?
There's also the board game.
The channel that does a bunch of Space Quest videos, Space Quest Historian, actually did a video on the 30th, recording the last workable version that you could use with Flash as it was currently released. And like the day after it broke.
Ooh, Bane back spider. Okay, those are poisonous. Good to know.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, so it is Blight Town. Blight Town's also a like rocky cave area with a bunch of wooden platforms and torches, and the predominant dangers are all poison or poison related.
Oh, I thought you were like making a Blightfall reference.
Nope. No, not a Blightfall reference, a Dark Souls reference. Although again,
okay.
Blight kind of, you know.
Jeez, a nasty, horrible mist. What could possibly be wrong with this scene?
Oh yeah, and Bob says it does look like Petra in Jordan too. It's also true.
Mushlings, essentially ingredient in ink. Ink and Night Stalkers and Night Brothers use for their tattoos. Great. Mushroom pods are boiled down and become thick yellowish paste. Clay and ash and pigments are mixed to create various colors. And we walk through the mist to get high. Ooh, hello? This looks somewhat promising. Okay, is this the part that you would come down? Yeah, this I think was the drop down cross beam area, so you would be coming over this way anyway. Ah! Yeah, why don't you guys come out over here?
Now, can lightsabers block poison?
Yes.
Really? Okay, well they block you getting hit, but what if like they spit at you? Can it block that?
Yeah, he already did one attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, when they die, then they splooge everywhere.
Poison does need mass to traverse, and lightsabers can fry mass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Question Decker says that Newgrounds has a Flash player you can download that is official and licensed to work for after the Flash apocalypse. Or you can just download 500 gigabytes of Flash plans and a player from Flashpoint.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was going to mention Newgrounds.
I did not know Newgrounds still existed.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
All right, so now the question is, where can I even go? Is it even grabbable? Nope.
I have Nash on my machine for Flash, but it's not that reliable.
Let's get our handy-dandy map here. Okay, all right, so that is blocked. That is doable, and... oh, this one up over here is supposedly doable. And one above there. Oh, wait, oh, jeez.
Oh, hello.
Okay, he came out of nowhere. Menu,
there we go.
In a menu.
No, that's very Dark Souls.
And now he paid the ultimate price for being a dick. Mm.
No, I love that because the menu is the map is very in game.
Oh yeah, I don't mind a map in game. I just hate it when it literally makes
no
it.
pause.
Yeah, well, it's just this. Not the fact that there's a pause. It's that it is so engrossing that I completely lose any and all understanding of what's around me. If it was just like, you know, the way they shot Princess Leia on part of the map here and whatnot, yeah, that would probably be better. Whereas this menu is completely out of the game universe, but this one partially is, because see, now I'm looking at the ground. Do you know what I mean? But I can't look any higher than this.
Right.
So my environmental view is compromised. So that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. Also,
but
Zephyr
anyway.
Montbrat says...
Is that what he said? Okay, so this goes back
Pretty
to the
much.
ship.
Now, there's no multiplayer component to this at all, right? This is strictly a single-player game, correct?
I believe so, but I could be wrong.
That is
I mean,
that is correct. This is and this was a game that EA definitely did not want to make, because this was at a time when they were trying to convince the world nobody wanted single-player games
that's not
anymore.
A live service.
Exactly.
yeah, F that.
But even even like Dark Souls works the same way in the sense that like there is no pause. You know, like your menus don't stop the game world from running. You need to be somewhere safe if you want to use your menus.
No, I don't mind that because that's all immersion.
Yeah,
but
part of the reason for it in Dark Souls is that like unless you specifically enter offline mode, like you are online, and like depending on what you're doing in the game, you are fair game for basically what amounts to like practically non-consensual PvP, where like you can be invaded by another person who will come into your game and kill you in order to get your humanity. And you can prevent it, but like by default it's on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well I can't seem to get up here because it's too tall. I can't seem to, unless this is one of those double jump things. But there is a section up over here that maybe I'm supposed to be able to get to, because the only other thing is down this way. So if those two are inaccessible at this point, I'll have to come all the way back down.
Oh, Reki is in the chat. Hi, Reki.
Oh, see, I knew it was there. This looks like a death zone.
Oh man. See, I'm just thinking like I would totally live here. Like this would be.
Yeah, that looks like death though.
Wow, I love that. Okay.
Oh, Reki says,
right.
"Oh, hi, Knock."
Oh, hi, Knock. Oh, I haven't heard that joke in a while. All right, does this look like an area I can even get down?
No, that looks like death.
No.
To me.
All right, so why is this saying that there is a... Okay, now it's gone. There was supposedly a viewable area there.
Is that below you or above you?
Well, the new one is above me, but there was a long, elongated one down here where I dropped down where it looked like it wanted to show me that, and I don't know why.
Because all of those on the map was this bridge there that goes back to the
goes back to the ship. So yeah, I'm literally trying to get away from that.
So what? You're trying to go. You're trying to go forward,
trying to get
right,
up,
take a left, and then go up to that other area that says unexplored, right?
We're trying to get up to this thing. You see, there's a section, this outcropping here from the ship that comes up, and it comes up this ramp. We're trying to get at the top of this ramp.
There are 3 unexplored areas. I'm just guessing you have to go to that one last. I'm guessing you've got to go to the other 2 first.
Well, no, the other 2. No, I showed you. The other 2 are completely unacceptable because of the height restriction. I can't get up to there, and I can't get up to there. So the only thing left is here. And since this ramp is coming up to here, that puts me at the same level as those 2. So this, I think, is the entrance to the other ones because this door is locked. So the thing is, how do I get on top of this?
I don't know.
Which is this ramp. See what I mean?
How do you get back to the ship?
Well, even if I get to the ship, the question there is, where can I even go from there? And there's little climby things there, but...
No, I mean, follow... Look
wait a minute.
No, look to your left. That's gonna be death.
Too far. Okay, well, no, see the grabby things? Yeah, maybe this is one of those double jump things that I gotta go to. Yeah, see, I can come back the way that I came.
And now... Is that something you can't climb on? It's because it's too high, right?
Yeah, no, I wasn't able to climb any of this. That's why I went around in the first place. See what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you jump up on that rock and jump over?
No, that seems very far away, and this rock is non-climbable.
Okay. Nope. I don't know then.
Yeah, see what I mean? So, but the vines and everything, there's a climbable section of vines right over there, which makes me think, okay, that is doable. But again, at the distance that I'm at and my lack of double jump, I'm wondering is like, oh, well, do I have to go back to the other planet and get my double jump before I can even do this?
Well, I don't know.
So I'm wondering maybe if we went to the wrong planet first.
You can just kill animals until you get enough skill points, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we're gonna go kill hogs in the jungle, ladies and gentlemen.
Boars in the forest. Deca says Dathomir is full of one-way paths.
Well, there's a one-way door over here, and what appears to be, see, there's a hole here?
Yeah, well, that's
See-
just
see
to let
through the
you
hole?
see why you want to go in there, I guess, right?
Look what we're missing! Yeah, it looks like one of the echoes. See, if there was climbable stuff right on there I could grab, I would grab these things, but that does not seem to be a thing. And I don't think I can get up enough momentum to get that far over there, because see those vines there? Those look climbable to me. And if that's the case, then that's exactly what I want to get. But the distance is way too far.
Yeah, I don't...
See what I mean?
I don't know how honest the game is being with you there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe
So now-
maybe think less about how to get where you think you want to go and just go where the game allows you to go. Exhaust all those possibilities first, I guess.
Well, I started thinking like, well, maybe it's a circumstance where you got to go down to go up. Maybe there's some place I got to go around for it.
Deca says some skills are location dependent on use and unlock. Oh, okay. See, I was thinking
like
it
the
more
wall
of like
running.
a Dark Souls.
Wait,
where,
up like the wall running. That's what it was.
Okay.
See, now
Where,
that's
like,
a launched attack that I defended against.
Killing things your new souls. Souls go into your upgrade tree, so any ability you want to upgrade. But again, that's more like base stats. It's not like abilities. Dark Souls doesn't have really like... Well, they're abilities, but they're more like items you buy from vendors and stuff. Magic, weapons, rings, armor pieces.
Why can't we just be like a true Jedi Master and just sit this whole thing out?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean,
see,
you can go to
that was the whole
meditate
thing about...
spot and just stop playing, I guess. You know?
Yeah, well, see, that was the whole joke about Kenobi. It's like, I'm sorry to let you know, the Jedi Order's fallen. I'm outie. Bye. He literally says, nope, I'm taking a rain check. I'll be on Tatooine for the next 60 years.
Jedi Order has fallen.
It's kind of funny knowing this, playing this game knowing that waiting really is what you should be doing.
Yep.
Yeah. All of you find a save point and stay there.
Okay, now this says that there is something... Oh, I get it. I gotta crawl up here.
There's some pretty vines.
Oh, that crab built a fire.
And I'm gonna cook him with it.
Great.
Oh, okay. So what was in there?
Ooh, another BD1 skin.
The robot's like, this one's for me. Screw up.
Way through there, or...
Can you go in the hole?
We're trying to get over to there, I think.
Like there's something to do. Oh yeah, that.
You're losing to crab sticks. Oh, ow.
Still back there? Talk to these MD1.
Ah, drugs. Okay, so... Oh, I want to cut this. Okay. Shortcut unlocked. Okay, so that drops the rope down there. So yeah, that gets me right back up to this level I can crawl up. Okay, good to know.
Oh, looks like you can.
Okay, still want to live here, Leah?
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Okay, all right. So it's like straight ahead.
Nice big beautiful castle and a nice, beautiful landscape. That's perfect.
Got a real active theater community.
I didn't even really want a castle. It's just like bonus.
It looks like Hell in Doom 2016, but nicer.
Very Dune-ish. It's like an ancient Egyptian cartoon about a character called Sphinxy. Yeah.
Whoop.
You trespass, Jedi.
I was invited.
Not all. Dathomir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Killed our sacred crab sticks.
Brothers, an intruder.
Well, you're really making this hard to be friends.
I don't think they were that interested, really.
Beer.
Oh, that's one. I actually dodged earlier than the dodge. I needed to dodge.
You can't win, outsider.
I want to win. I just want to take a hike.
You can win, brothers. It's coming for you. Move in, closer. You'll have to try harder.
See, I am killing.
As he was dying. Oh, you try hard. Oh, you killed.
I have killed your people. I have killed your friends. Please let us fight together.
Yeah, we're not going to be friends now.
And the sad part is, now I'm out of drugs.
Yeah, as much as I like the real estate, unfortunately, the community doesn't seem very welcoming. So
no.
So now you need to meditate to get more drugs?
Apparently. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh.
Now, when it says it respawns enemies, is that all of them? So, like, if you go back to that room, does that cutscene happen again, or just do those two guys show up and attack you?
I'm curious myself. Okay, so I've got a bunch of points. I have not been using things at all. I think maximum life would probably be a good idea, because I'm sure the bad guy's going to start getting, worse as we continue on. But now I've got a choice here. Empowered slow, which I guess allows you to hold targets longer. Then, of course, there's that dash strike. And the leaping slash. And there's also superior blocking. Cal's defenses are improved. That, I think, might be worth it. What do you guys think?
I like the slow them down.
Well, if his defenses fail, you can
use it though.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, I always forget.
Well, if your defenses fail, you can always reload.
Oh, Eka says you need to meditate while BD1 processes more chemicals into drugs, and special encounters don't repeat if you kill them.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
So again, it's like Dark Souls, where there are bosses and mini bosses that do not come back after you kill them, even if you rest at a bonfire. But like regular, ordinary trash mobs do. Deca says superior blocking. Okay, if
well, it looks like I hit the other one instead.
If you have the block, then having block use less stamina is very useful. It's the equivalent in Dark Souls of upgrading the stability on a shield.
I know. That's what I was thinking, but I went with Leah. She said slow.
Okay. Well, I'm just pointing out what
We'll do that
says.
one next. Okay.
It's too bad that 240 doesn't work.
Oh, well, it looks like there's somebody down there on the left, and then 2 more guys here.
Move up slowly, brothers.
How many of them are you? Oh, they got guns.
Oh, I was wondering what was shooting me. I thought it was behind me,
bows?
but
Is that
okay.
a bow?
Yeah. Oh wow, I thought it was blocking there.
Like a
Hello.
bowcaster?
We're Night Brothers.
Yeah, that lunge attack is nice.
Now, it looked like there was one of those sisters on a ledge lower than you a minute ago.
Was there?
You saw the top of her head. I thought it was the top. Or is it maybe it was just one of the plants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you saying
I
she?
think maybe it was just one of those red plants.
Oh, thought it was a head.
That's not moving.
This is not the door you're looking for. Okay, so that's blocked. That's blocked. That's blocked. Ship's available.
It's saying, get in the ship and go away. All right, what's that then?
Yeah, that looks like an area that might be interesting. Oh no, it's another spider fire.
So I keep looking at that and thinking, oh, it's a bonfire. Oh, oops. Hello.
That was mean.
Ambush. Well, also very Dark Souls.
This will not stop me.
This will. Yeah, and this, and that, and the other thing. And
Scan him. Scan him. Quick. Scan him.
And that's what you get for hiding behind doorways.
Night Brother Warrior. Skill point acquired. Oh.
Yep. Oh, that being said, let's go down to the meditation point and add that skill point.
The superior blocking cost only 1. Can you add it immediately?
I think every skill only costs 1 point.
Oh, okay. Because in Souls, like, generally, like, the first upgrades are cheap, and then, like, each one you do makes the next one more expensive.
Oh, these ones are worth 2. Okay. All right, so beyond a certain point, yes, they do increase. So these are all level 1 points. So, superior blocking, you got your wish, Deca. And the last, yeah, that I think was the last single point. This one over here starts at 2. Well, no, actually, no, these are 1. That's a 1, that's a 1. So the next advanced one, I guess, is a 2.
Dr. Floor Pills is in the chat, says Night Brother, like Night Sister. Yeah, the Night Sister showed up and threw 2 Night Brothers at us and then disappeared. So they're not making us fight Night Sisters yet.
Oh, he fired twice? It's a bow. How do you fire twice from a bow?
What's this one?
It's an automatic bow.
Oh no, that's like an overload. Okay, I gotcha.
Can you not block that?
Oh, apparently not.
Interesting.
Well, I had my saber up and it obviously didn't work.
Yeah,
So
it did look like that failed to block because it was unblockable.
Pity you can't take those.
yeah, I know. I was hoping that I would.
I'm looking.
Night
I'm looking. I
Brother
don't see anything, but I'm
Archer,
looking. He sounds like such a doof, actually, sometimes. What? Huh? What?
These are the things I've killed so far on this planet. So that's the guy hiding behind the jumped at me in the menu.
Back spider.
Oh my God! There's another one.
See, he was still there. Well, you rested at the bump. You rested at the meditation point, so he respawned.
Crush you.
Man, I swear, as soon as I dodge, he does an attack that I'm supposed to be dodging again, and I can't.
I see they've all got the Mace of Molag Bal there. That's very nice. Oh, Dr. Fuller tells, is this Dathomir then? It is indeed Dathomir. We opted to go here first because of the pretty colors. And then afterwards people told us, no, it was harder. We should have gone the other place first, but never mind that.
Oh, of course. Well, see, that's what my feeling was, is that, oh, do we really want to take the baddies on so quickly? But...
I see you.
Yes, I'm not invisible.
You are just killed.
Look, what did I ever say about you?
Have to try harder.
Uh-oh, he's got a bow.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hit me in the back.
You don't have real power.
Now I have a real lightsaber.
Your hoverboard won't work on water then.
Like that maneuver. Yeah, see, these guys love hiding behind doorways. Oh, come on, I dodged that. And the funny part is I actually waited specifically until he turned red to then do my dodge, and it still didn't work.
Oh, no! Oh, nice.
Ah, I was trying to fake him out. Bye-bye. Yeah, you better believe I get a skill point for that. Oh, I knew there was a guy up over there. Okay, so... Quick, I need a new BD1 skin.
Alright then. Something we can use?
He keeps
I was so close. It's a new paint job for the ship.
Thing that keeps happening. So with Dathomir, we're going to learn to Dath.
No, we're gonna shoot them to death.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's take a look at the map here. All right, so this is where we want to go. That thing is blocked.
Dr. Fuller tells, I understand this being a Dark Souls Star Wars game, but your lightsaber seems to be running in battery saver mode.
Tell me about it. You'd think it, you know, being that close and doing that kind of damage, that it would
the
be.
guy 3 times, and he's like, "Come on, that tickles."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like, no, it's kind of. Well, see, that's the tough thing. Like, if it's like you might think, the Star Wars world, it has laser swords in it. It'd be great for a game that's modeled on the gameplay of Dark Souls, a game that's full of things you fight with swords. Except that, like, a laser sword is basically just supposed to cut anything and everything in half the minute it touches it.
Yep.
And that's not interesting gameplay.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, well, I'm sure you can make it work. And if you thought about it.
No, I don't think you can really. You can just make people ignore it. Like I said, like you can just make it take 6 strokes to kill a thing, and just say, well, you know, because killing everything in 1 stroke would not be interesting, and that's true. But you can't make it make sense. You can just make people ignore the fact that it doesn't.
Well, I have fun slicing things in 1 hit.
Oh, I mean, they could make that game, I'm sure, and it's just that, like, nobody would compare it to Dark Souls because then it would be way too easy if you killed everything with a laser sword the way a laser sword would if it was
would kill.
real.
Apologies, I've never played a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, I know of Dark Souls, but
well, I mean,
that's about it.
This is playing pretty much like one, except that it doesn't have a difficulty setting this low. But people are pointing out that even this makes it look like higher because, like, you're swinging wildly at things with a laser sword, and by rights they should be being cut in
they
half,
should
just
be
like the enemies. But
totally.
they're not. These guys aren't even wearing shirts, and nope.
And they're totally
doesn't really
saber resistant.
Yep.
Well, and don't forget the ESRB rating. I think that also plays a big factor in it.
Dr. Blorfield is like, I don't know, I think Jedi Outcast did it well.
Okay, well, I'm back to where I was before. So, all right, so the question is, where can we go from here?
Okay, well, there's an inaccessible door, but around... It says there should be a thing you can go in straight into the left.
Oh, is this it? No, it's
Nope,
further around.
Further.
Okay, well, this just looked like an open... Oh! Oh, maybe they're supposed to drop down?
Yeah.
The spider's glitching.
Oh, there's
All
the
right,
guy down there.
Oh, hello.
So is there a plunge attack? I want to see if there's a plunge attack. Yep.
Need some.
It's Dark Souls.
Ah, darn poison. Okay, I need another paint job for my helmet.
Something was in there.
Lightsaber switch acquired!
Lightsaber
Yay!
switch.
And that makes it all worth it.
Does it though? Does it?
Well, my Nintendo Switch still works.
I'm like 3-peeking now because I'm paranoid about those jerks all waiting around the corners. And 3-peeking is not a crime.
Okay, so that's a shortcut.
Shortcut unlocked. Yeah, this is that door that wouldn't open before.
It is kind of weird seeing the Mandalorian character do the wave my arm to open.
Yes,
a door
I know.
Instead of pushing a
Nick,
button
buddy.
or a handle or something.
It's great. I love it. Okay, so 2 things, one in front and one down to the left.
I love how your mission literally says search Defo, but we're on Dathomir. Oh, hello.
A fellow wanderer. I see you met the resident Night Sister, but unlike most, you're alive. A lightsaber? No, don't hide it. I'll explain your survival.
Who are you?
No one to fear. No. Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
You study the Night Sisters?
I study many things.
She's a stalker, is what we're saying.
Night Sister. Well, she was only a child when the war came to this world.
Oh, that makes it all better.
Her whole family perished.
Yeah.
Why do we get the feeling this is an illusion?
Ruins.
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister.
I think this is that Jedi guy.
Was seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruin, or suffer the same fate.
Don't hide your lightsaber under a light bushel.
Oh, Deca seems to think, there's probably horns under that hood.
Or is it don't hide your lightsaber under a bushel saber?
Yeah, it's strange men saying, hey, show me your lightsaber there. I'm sorry, that just seemed to want to go in a wrong direction real quick.
This is one of those interactions where... Oh.
Observation. I've seen many things since coming here.
What does that mean?
Must it mean something?
Yes?
Too many great minds have gone astray in pursuit of order.
I guess it's going.
Question Deca says, I think there are horns underneath the hood.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, that's fairly typical of a lot of, that's the way NPCs are embedded in the world in Dark Souls. It's like, it's not what Destiny started with, it's what they added later, where basically you encounter NPCs out in the playable area, and then they come back to a social space and are there afterwards. But I think that the thing that makes a lot of these weird and isolated encounters work in Dark Souls is that, the nature of that world is destroyed and fractured, and most, plenty of the NPCs that you meet are half insane for various reasons. And so the fact that they don't make sense, that they can't just come down and tell you exactly who they are and what they want and what's going on, that they are demented, is kind of explicable, where, I think a lot of the other fictional worlds don't bother to fully establish that and just go for a lot of eccentric character interactions that just seem really weird. For no good reason.
Very true. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going? Okay, so this way is now blocked, so we can see crazy dude. Well, yeah, there's a giant chasm in front of me that I can't get beyond. There's a drop down, but it doesn't go anywhere. So if I were to go down there, I'd be doomed. So the listings down over here, there is a curve around down and to the right.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I want to get to.
Yeah, that looks good. Yep.
I was hoping you could just ignore the old man's, advice and go explore the ruin.
It's just a... Oh wow! And your lightsaber magically hovers 3 inches off the floor, off the table.
Mm-hmm. Because collisions are a thing. Hey, they learned from Destiny's mistakes with that damn bird.
Oh, Zephyr from Albert says, "Why is he running his hand over his helmet in that idle animation? I don't think it does the same thing it does for the fawns."
Oh no, I love
this is
that.
Just a mod where they've added the Mandalorian skin to this, so I think normally he'd be pushing his hair, back with his hand in those scenes if we were using the default model.
So guess what? I've got a double-bladed now. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Exceeds at crowd control. Use the force attack to overwhelm and clear large groups.
You've now got a buck and a quarterstaff.
Yeah, I know. Continually blocking after successfully reflecting a blaster bolt to reflect additional bolts back at your enemies. Very cool. I can switch between which lightsaber type now. That's awesome. Okay, what I really want is a meditation station. Yeah.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Isn't that neat?
Even though it's kind of slideshowing at me.
This is a really nice slideshow.
No, that probably does no good for the compression, those flashes.
Well, any of the high action I think would probably not look great for where she's at, which is what?
One thing I also noticed compared to Dark Souls, which I suppose is realistic given that it is a laser sword, is that like your swings are not stopped by obstacles. Like they may not take into account that your sword would be destroying the environment, but like there are plenty of places in Dark Souls where it makes sense to like, I want to switch to a different weapon and I want to use a thrust attack here because if I use a big swing with a big sword, I'm just going to hit the edge of the corridor and it's going to clang off that and not hit the enemy.
Someone was drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
Could I be any more vague?
Probably. Someone is headed towards the ruin. I felt
from the ruins, or I don't know what.
The dark ancient energy.
And it's called the darkness.
Okay, well that literally brought me right back to where I was.
Oh,
so let's throw in down the meditation.
But then that'll just respawn all those mooks. You'll have to kill them again.
Hey, that's fine. But I do have one more skill point. So the question is, what do I want to add it to now? So of the available ones that I have 1 point left. Okay, Sprint Strike, which is attacking out of sprint, allows Cal to perform a special lightsaber attack. Attacking after a quick evade allows Cal to quickly perform a kick attack. So go for the groin. And this one is a double point that I could wait for if this one would be better, which is the Leaping Slash. Cal can perform another powerful attack with an overhead slash. So
I like kicks.
Kick to the ball. You've always been a kick fan, so that's where your thing would go. And then Sprint Strike, attacking out of sprint, allows to perform special ones.
Well, that only makes sense if you're planning on having an aggressive stance where you're going to be sprinting into enemies as opposed to...
Yeah, well, I am. I kind of like that because I just added Dash Strike, and that's kind of cool. So that leads into that. So I'm wondering that might, give a little bit more there. So, but the question is, do I use one of these points on either of these now, or wait to get the double one, which is the first?
Well, the double one also looks like it's, if that's literally just saying you're allowed to make a second powerful attack after you've already done one, where normally you wouldn't, then that seems pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm. Jail, what do you think?
Maybe save the point?
Yeah, see, Narc's always been a hoarder. It's like, quick, save your super.
Yeah, don't use that. Don't use that. You might not.
We might need it later.
Get another skill point.
We'll never get another super. So
You
what do you think,
We're
Jail?
near to the end of the game on this one skill point.
I say go for it.
Go for what?
Okay, which would you go? Would you go kick to the balls or sprint attack enhancement?
Sprint attack enhancement. We'll be here shorter.
Cool. So, bleh.
Oh, okay, so that's like the leaping attack in Dark Souls. You're doing a sprint. You do an attack at the end of a sprint, and it does like a leap thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we should probably leave it here. Anybody want to say anything or mention anything before we wrap up for today? Other than, well, this is where somebody wants to move.
Yeah, this is a nice looking place here.
Yep. So Leah's going to be looking for available real estate, see if there's anybody that has any apartments or tents.
Question Deca says they're all pretty unimpressive.
Well, again, they're all one level tier. I mean, there's nothing uber super fancy just yet. So I have a feeling all the cool stuff is going to come later.
Right.
But yeah, I gotta say I'm really liking it. It's really fun. The combat is nice, and I love the fact that there's a story mode where I don't have to be, Uber Saber, Darth Vader Beat Saber God to get through this bloody game yet.
Right. Oh. They're after you.
I'm wondering, can I meditate to get around them?
Yep. Looks like
I can. We're totally cheating. Okay. So thanks everyone for tuning in for our first endeavor into the Star Wars universe in quite a while with my Jedi's fallen and I just can't get up. We're going to be continuing on this next weekend, next Saturday, 3 p.m. EDT, so please stay tuned for that. Please feel free to check out all of our streams, past, present, and future on our YouTube channel at rampancy.net, and feel free to check out our schedule at rampancy.net/schedule. I am Blackstar, he is Nargajan, he is JL, and she is Leah Crow. We are Rampancy, and we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Wasn't always like this. But now, there are 3 rules to survive. Don't stand out.